Well, hello guys.
Hey,
hello, it is guys. The Lunchroom.
Hello guys.
And you are now rocking with the greatest and soon to be the greatest.
No, all right.
But either way,
I'm off, but I'm gonna do the intro. Goddammit. Yo, what's good, y'all? We back here for another episode of the Lunchroom. The same guys is here. All the gang is here. You know what I'm saying? To my left, we got my guy Reem. Diagonal across from me, we got my guy Fritz, and right across from me, we got my guy Ray. What's happening, gentlemen?
We're not gonna ever let Ray do any intro ever.
Ever, bro.
I'm gonna work on it next time.
That was horrendous.
Clip my boys.
Ray like 0 for 5 on the pod.
And he stumbled. It's still soon to be.
I don't know. Y'all know what I was trying to say, my nigga.
That was bad news. But how y'all niggas feeling, man?
Tired, bro.
You look tired.
Bro, sleep is underrated, bro, because I don't get enough of it, and now I miss the hell out my bed these days, bro.
I hear you. Ray, I know you had a little stressful couple of days.
Oh.
You want to talk about it?
Sure, why not?
On this public platform that's also a safe space at the same time.
Man, day 3 on the unemployment line, man. Day 3 on the unemployment line, man. Keep it a band.
It's a safe space.
I was going to say, niggas fired me on my day off, like Friday.
How you get fired on your day off?
That's like some movie shit.
That's serious. I'm not going front, but it is what it is, my nigga. It was time for the change anyway. At first, I'm not going front. I never been fired before.
Me neither.
Have you ever been fired before?
I just got recently fired too. But I'm leaving before.
Oh, you got fired for that shit?
Yeah, because they letting everybody go.
Oh, nice.
That's how I was gonna get into it when we spoke about it. But
I didn't even know that.
Me personally, I've never gotten fired before, but I was very close to getting fired. There was one time at the McCarran, but the pool and the hotel and shit. Yeah. We had got a new management, and one of the owner's sons was overseeing the pool, but he did absolutely nothing but walk around, invite his friends, drink. Like, he was an asshole, bro.
He was like a typical rich kid.
Yeah, bro. The definition of a douchebag. Like, I hated him. And like, what my job was to basically take care of the pool, like around the pool and shit, make sure everything looked good and whatnot. And we had like plants and shit. Like, I usually watered in the morning time. He was like, Eli. Nigga yelling. I'm like, what are you yelling for? He was like, you didn't water the plants. I'm like, what? Nigga, I said, yes, I did. Like, what are you talking about? Nigga walk to the plants. Nigga, plants is dumb far. Nigga's like, do these look water to you? Like, he's bugging, bro. Bugging the fuck out. I'm like, nah. I dead ass had to walk out because I was dead gonna assault him, bro. I dead told my manager. I said, yo, I'm going home. He was like, do you really want to go home? I'm like, yes, because if I don't, I'm gonna punch him in his face. He was like, okay, Eli. Okay. That was the closest, bro. I would have got fired that day. Probably. It took a lot for me to
I don't know. Like, I feel like I keep a calm enough head. Like, I've never had a situation like that, and I've never really been on the cusp of being fired. I think because with my managers, I really get mad cool with my managers all the time. So like, it's just fortunate for me. So I don't really be on the chopping block like that. You feel me?
Yeah, having a cool manager is very, very, very important, man.
I've been very blessed in that category.
Rare too.
Nigga, you right.
Ray, you want to break it down? You feel like giving people any introspective look into how it happened, or you closing the door on that?
I mean, it's in the past. To be honest with you, it wasn't my fault. It's not like I did anything to be fired. If I'm keeping it a band, I was probably one of his best employees, but he got fired because nigga got too much pride. For me, nigga, I started asking him questions about my taxes because I didn't like how shit came out, and one thing led to another, and the nigga let me go. He had too much pride because I said I couldn't trust him. He was like, it seems like this job might not be for you then. It's like, fuck it.
Nigga got fired over a text.
Not gonna lie, he's a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, feel me? I got fired through text at that, so that should show you the type of boss he is anyway. Some nigga you probably shouldn't be wanting to work for, so.
I mean, you've been there for a little minute.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, keep it a band, y'all probably don't know, but I got a second call for an interview tomorrow, for me. That shit lined up. Some other job probably, they need somebody to start on Monday. So, for me, hopefully.
Well, we not gonna speak on that till that happens, you feel me?
You right. You definitely right. So, for me, shit is looking up, man. That's shit in the past.
Nah, that's the most important part though. Like, as long as you're not down in the dumps about it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, facts, bro. Like I said, shit looking up, man. Come June, shit's gonna be up. Trust me. Y'all niggas see the get back.
What would y'all say was like y'all worst job ever?
My worst job. I was working at Sears, bro, in the stock.
That was in Buffalo?
Nah, that was in Brooklyn.
I remember
when I came back.
It's like a bad day. Bad
job. That shit. Like, when I tell you that work is never stopping, like, it's just every second work, nigga. Like
You was in
Which
Manhattan?
which
Huh?
location?
Facts.
Nah, in Brooklyn. It was the one Beverly. Sears on it's one. I think they closed down because I think Sears was going out of business.
Nah, yeah, Sears definitely did go out of
Yeah,
business.
but I was working there like
I thought you were talking about KP. I was like, what?
No, not 2017. I'm bugging. 2018.
I remember you was working there.
But you said it was just because like it was nonstop work.
Non-stop, bro. It was mad work. Like niggas that ass used to be violating me, putting me upstairs with like a whole room of mad processing to do, bro. Like mad boxes, piles and piles of boxes. I'm upstairs by myself, like just doing that shit the whole day, bro.
Nah, and that'd be the retail like experience for the most part, bro.
I hate
Like
retail.
mad work for like one person to do, low pay. That'd be
Super
I
low
had a
pay.
retail job before.
Never.
Not yet. I was about to, but it's looking like I don't have to do retail yet.
nah. I wouldn't.
I
I
wanted
wouldn't.
retail.
I wouldn't wish retail on like anybody, bro.
I
Like,
say that. I don't never wouldn't mind it.
unless
I
like
worked at
you
McDonald's.
working like
I'm taking
Bloomingdale's.
retail over McDonald's any day of the week.
Yeah, food. I don't like working on food. That's my worst job,
Food.
and it's because think about it, it's not even just because it's food. It's like me as a person.
Hey, when you worked with food?
There was a summer I was doing
the Magic Chef shit.
Magic
Your
Soul
uncle?
Food. Yeah, my uncle's old restaurant. Feel me? And I love my uncle. He gave me the opportunity. 'cause
Yo,
I
tell that
wasn't-
nigga bring that shit back to Fort Rock, bro. It's needed.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. Bro.
Damn, son.
It's a lot
The
of.
nigga was there cooking some good ass food over there. Me and my pops used to go.
Nah, yeah. Shout out Uncle Barry, bro. We
I
missed
gotta
that.
travel
But,
to Jamaica for that shit now.
Not even, bro. It's closed in Jamaica now.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of politics behind the scenes.
Damn,
Feel me?
alright.
Feel me? But regardless of that, I ain't gonna get into that. But regardless,
That was the worst.
nah, it's just because working with food is not for me. And then I had to do like I worked in the restaurant. I got to do that, and then I did deliveries for the most part. But I worked in the restaurant too. Like I had both, like learned both. And like deliveries is crazy because niggas will really ring your line all day, bro. Because like it's just me, and like I got like 5 places to go, and I don't know. Like it's in Queens. I don't know Queens, bro.
You was the only deliverer.
Most days, like unless it was like a weekend type shit,
Damn.
like most days, like a regular like Tuesday, I'd have like 5-6 orders in the back, getting cold, my nigga.
That's tough.
Like,
Fort Rock delivery? Oh, man.
Far Rock wasn't bad though because like it wasn't as big. Feel
True.
me?
But
I
the
had like,
customers was probably wilding on you still.
not even.
Oh.
I had more worse customers
Brooklyn?
in Queens.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
What would you say was your worst job?
I'm trying to think. I mean, the easy answer would be McDonald's, but I had fun over there. That was the most ratchet job I ever had in my life.
McDonald's
I
on
love
my
the
Dead
Ratchet,
serious.
boy.
Like, that shit was dead ass. I was fake. We wasn't running that shit, but for me, we was galore, bro. Galore. That shit was a movie every day. Some
Nigga
crazy
said
shit would
galore.
happen.
Didn't Teddy get fired from that shit?
Yeah.
Nah, Teddy needs to be here to talk about his.
Yo, talk about a jack of all trades, bro. Teddy done had every job.
Yeah, every
He
single
He
job.
done
Yeah,
had
every
every
job.
job you could think of. No funny
Every
shit.
job,
That's a
bro.
real African nigga for you, bro. That's serious, bro. His resume is
Every
elite.
job, bro.
Resume is elite.
I mean,
Off
it
of real
depends on how you
jobs.
look at it.
Yeah,
Because
because if I'm a
It's a lot of short
manager,
stints.
I'm looking at
Let's show my son Teddy lifestyle.
yeah,
if I'm looking at your resume and it's a lot of month here, 2 month here, 3 month. I'm questioning your reliability.
so you jacking it's McDonald's if anything.
Yeah, more than likely. I guess the easy.
I'm not gonna lie, wasn't that low key illegal? Like they had that working like late nights, didn't they?
McDonald's?
Wasn't it like working till
Nah,
like
I don't
9,
know.
10?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah.
I swear Teddy used to tell me he used to be working till like 9, 10.
I mean, that's what time he started. He probably came in like 2, 3. That's the regular shift.
I don't know.
That's the afternoon shift.
Because
till you
remember,
get
we
to
still
the
had
night.
we had the working permits or
Yeah,
whatever.
niggas
We wasn't-
like, what,
I don't think supposed to work.
16?
Bro,
that
this was, I guess I was working at, like 17, 18, but I was cared about bread. That shit wasn't, once I got on
I
cashier,
mean,
I'm just
I'm just putting it out there. I don't think people
Oh.
at 16, 17 are supposed to be working back a certain hour. That's just on me.
Let's not talk about the businesses and what they shouldn't be doing. They be doing a lot of things you shouldn't be doing.
Nah, absolutely, and it's necessary to do that to run your business.
Exactly.
Low key.
Man, my
I was
worst.
just telling my cousin that.
What?
You don't make it in America without doing something like, feel me? You gotta bend the rules.
Yeah,
a
all these
little bit.
billionaires,
I
you gotta fuck somebody over and you gotta bend the rules. Bro.
That's
Niggas
serious.
love fucking people over, bro.
OD, bro.
That's what I told my pops. I was like, when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them niggas how to swindle. They can't be out here getting finagled.
That's all you
my
gonna
nigga.
teach him?
Nah, I'm not. That's one of the
And
things.
he's
I'm gonna teach 'em.
co-parenting as a co-parent.
That's a great.
As a
The
co-parent.
only thing you gonna learn is swindle from you, bro.
I mean-
if you're a co-parent.
Nothing against my family, but I'll be looking at niggas like, these niggas follow the rules too much, bro. I'm not gonna front. Niggas follow the rules too much, bro. Like,
Bro,
imagine if we had family that really, like, knew, like, had both education and probably, like, some street smart, feel me? With the things you could do and the positions we could have probably put ourselves in a better situation, but no. Niggas just wanna work hard. Like, that shit
Yo.
don't always get it done. I'm not gonna
Yo,
front.
Yeah,
Listen
yo,
to this.
so imagine telling his kids, yo, don't work hard.
Swindle.
If you can,
Don't work
Finesse.
hard, work smart.
that's
I've
different.
heard that shit mad times.
But
I never
to-
understood it till like.
I mean, but that shit doesn't always
To
work
tell
out
a
for
kid
you.
work hard, work smart, they might not catch that though. You gotta wait till they're a certain age to really
that's
catch
why you
that.
gotta drill it in from young. Like, yo, peep game early, so you see everything coming.
How you gonna teach your son to peep game? Let me hear this.
How? I don't know. I'm not a parent yet.
What?
Let me.
Yeah.
I can't prepare
Niggas,
how.
niggas say you just figure it out.
That's what I'm saying, like,
when,
I don't
when
think
it
you-
happens.
I mean, every kid different, low key. So I mean, I feel him on that. Every kid not gonna receive things the same way another kid is. So you gotta kind of take it as you get it.
You never heard the saying like, freaking if you want to make God laugh, tell him what you gonna do next.
I
Can't
heard
really
that.
plan shit.
Sure, I heard that.
That's deep saying. I never heard it before.
You never
I
heard that?
I heard that before.
I heard that in a movie. I think. I forgot which one.
But my worst job, it was like a seasonal shit when I was still at Buff State. Like it was for winter break. It was at what's it called Saban or some shit like that. It was in Soho. It was like I don't know if you ever
I remember
the
this.
place
I
with the
remember
sink.
this.
It's like basically they sell
Lotions.
soaps, lotions, and all
They
types.
smell
of,
good in there.
Oh, it smells
Smell mad
amazing, bro.
I can smell it now.
But they sold those type of goods from like Israel, like the Dead Sea or some shit like that. Like that, it was salt from the Dead Sea. That was like the
Mediterranean type.
big, yeah, it was
vibes?
like that was the thing.
The Black Sea.
Salt from the They said
It's a sea called the Dead Sea.
the Red Sea.
Red Sea.
It
Red
probably
Sea.
is
I'm
the
That's
smack,
the one
Red
Moses
Sea.
parted.
Yeah.
I don't know,
So,
bro.
allegedly.
Allegedly. But basically, it had me selling soaps. It was mad narrow, bro. Like the shit wasn't as big as this fucking room, bro. Like the whole store was mad narrow.
So it was a deli.
It looked like a
That
deli.
shit
You
is
would've
small.
thought.
That shit is small.
It was dumb hot inside, but niggas had us like serving soap outside, like soap samples, bro.
Samples.
Y'all was serving
It's like-
soap outside.
Samples.
Soap samples, my nigga. Little
Like,
piece
so-
of
Then it was just
soap.
milk.
So
Them
niggas
shits was
niggas
milk.
was washing their hands outside.
This is not.
Niggas was like, let's lather as
They
well.
was smelling it. They was picking out the basket, smelling it and shit. Nigga, it's 20 degrees. I got a basket of soap in my hands. Nigga,
I
what?
thought you did this in the summer.
Nah, bro, it was cold. This was winter break.
You sure?
Yeah, nigga said I'm
I
sure.
could have swore when you feel me. I could have sworn when you told me you was working there, it was in the summertime.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
That's
But
jokes.
That is
that I
funny.
was not meant to be there. I was very out of place selling soap.
That's crazy, but I mean, you definitely had to humble yourself.
I was very humbled by
Nigga
that
was stealing
experience.
soap.
Nah, but you really had to humble yourself to work in that kind of environment. Any of the jobs we named, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll try to get
So that
to it.
you feel like y'all could teach being humble. You think that's like a skill like you're born with, or like a trait you're born with, or like you really got to teach somebody. Like, where do you learn being humble? Like, how does that come about?
I think it's a character trait. I mean, you could teach it, but it's up to that person when they want to like reciprocate it or not.
But my thing is with being humble is like, how do you teach that? Because my thing is like, humble is kind of like a state of mind
That's
to
what I'm
me.
saying.
It's like, and I feel like you can't teach a state of mind.
You can't.
I mean, I feel like there's in some aspects you can teach it, cause like my mother taught me to always be humble. Like she used to tell me that like she just would like in certain situations be like, yo, you see, like that's why you got to be humble. Like, I mean, I would process it like that, like, oh,
Unless you would point things out.
yeah, point things out and like, okay, sometimes you gotta humble yourself.
Green collar was bothering me the whole fucking show.
I don't even know how my collar came from work.
Bro, like Dracula.
But don't you? But at the end of the day, you kind of had to reciprocate that yourself. Like, from you could have easily denied that.
I mean, but I don't know if I got the traits from her. I always just felt like that was the right thing to do in certain situations. You feel me? Like, just be humble.
And that's where I get the state of mind thing, because like you can see somebody being humble. Like, I consider my mother a very humble person. You know what I'm saying? My mom does a lot and doesn't really ask for much in return. That's very humble to me, and I saw that. I grew up with that. So I mean, that definitely heavily influenced me to be a more humble person. But I feel like me personally, like if I didn't want to take that, I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can easily just avoid that and just be what you feel like you should be. But I value my mom's characteristics so much that I tried to embody it. So I feel like somebody who doesn't value like their parents, like who raises them, opinion.
God damn it,
Whoa,
son.
She Cherie.
My audience, man. But
Live audience on deck today, people.
yeah, but regardless, like, yeah, it's just I don't know how you feel. Yeah, I, ain't really
I
say
mean,
shit.
me personally, I felt like I've grown up being humble because of the circumstances, like of like my childhood. Like,
Right.
I'm from the gutter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I was forced to be humble. You know, like niggas ain't have much. So like me and my brother, we learned to appreciate things from young, and that shit it just never went away. You know, but it's like that. Hopefully we can be able to teach like our children that, because I'm pretty sure all four of us are gonna be very successful in the future. you know, so our children aren't gonna have to, you know, want for things or anything like that. So
It makes it harder though.
that's
Like
what
you
I'm
said.
saying.
That's why I said like when I have kids, I don't know if I could like. It's up to them because they're gonna have to go through stuff that I never had to go through.
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
gonna
They're
be a whole
see-
different aspect of life.
Yeah, like
I feel like that's always the
Watch
case.
Parasite. This kind of has a conversation to do with
Because you gotta think
no
about
spoiler alert.
like our parents had to go through
mad
shit
shit.
that we would never have to go through too. Like my mom used to tell me about shit, niggas used to be like 10 of them in like one room, bro. Like
yeah, my
Real
pops
shit
look just
like
like that.
My
like
my
I'll be
family,
like, damn.
my grandparents supposedly like they used to have people come from the country all the time and just stay with them. Like they help traffic mad people into the country, allegedly.
Like, this is all alleged.
But
I'm sure the statute of limitations is up on that.
I was gonna say that I'm assuming y'all would consider yourself humble people.
I'm definitely a humble
I
person.
definitely feel.
You already know.
I agree with E. Like a lot of situations from like my childhood definitely like helped me stay humble to this day. Cause like from where I started as a child to where I am now, I could easily like have been not humble. You know what I'm saying? But that childhood really humbled me to where I am today. So like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not really into the whole zodiac thing, even though some of them shits really do make sense. And a big thing about Leos is that we're cocky.
Yeah.
And we are cocky in some situations.
Absolutely. Eli
but-
the first got to be like.
Yeah, but I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
I do it playfully. A lot
Yeah,
of the
I'm saying
time.
I'm not saying that's your characteristic.
You know?
But I'm saying like moments.
But for the most part, like my circumstances definitely forced me to be humble. You know, so
I was gonna say I consider myself humble sometimes. Like I shouldn't like. I'm not gonna say I'm the most humblest person.
Yeah.
I feel like being an only child kind of works against that sometimes, because you know, like they say, like stereotypically, you know, like it was just me and my pop, so it's not like he had to worry. Like for me, I had to deal with other siblings and stuff like that. At the end of the day, like it's not that I got whatever I want, but who else was he gonna get stuff for?
Right.
For me, so. But he also taught me, like again, so I guess he did teach me, but I saw my father hardworking all the time too. But he told me like you gotta work hard for something. Like it's not like he gave it to me just to give it to me. I had to like earn it. So that humbled me, I guess you could say, and just like the way he raised me, I guess you could say he taught me being humble. But I was gonna be humble at the end of the day because I always like to give stuff.
Like
I like to
help
see
people.
people happy.
Yeah, that's like
a fact.
my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like I literally I'm living my life to eventually give back. That's
Facts.
literally how I'm doing my whole life. Like that's why I work in the field I work in now in social work. Like to help people better their lives. That's my whole thing. And
That's
so
basically why I want
helps
to
me
be a
stay humble
teacher
as well.
still too. So
You know what I'm saying? But to switch gears, because we're not low, but we're mellow right now.
a little mellow.
Something that we've been trying to drill into Ray's head for
oh god,
how long we know Ray? 11 years going, about to be 11 years.
freshman year I met you.
Yeah.
It was 10 years.
Yeah.
Probably
I
met
knew
you
of
your
10
sophomore
years.
year.
Sophomore year, so for you. So that's like probably 11 years too.
Yeah.
11, 12.
Nah, we got, because me and E are like 10, 11. So y'all got to be at 10.
Okay.
It's a lot of years.
And we're at
11.
a 12?
No, we're at
12,
11.
ain't no 12.
Nah, because I met you before him, but it was the same year. though.
Okay.
2009.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. But regardless, one thing we've been arguing about a while is thick versus fat.
I feel like this has been since 2013, our argument.
Yeah, because when did the word thick come about? Well, we started using it for real, probably like 2012, 2013.
I don't know.
When did niggas start calling themselves slim thick?
That was like 2011, 2012.
yeah.
So yeah, whenever that came out, because that's when that shit was the whole
So you're
curveball.
Jack and Fab the reason for this argument?
I blame it on Fab. I'll take it.
But I mean, slim thick is not
Slim
that.
thick is a different thing, though.
Yeah.
But that's what threw it off. For me, that's what started the
How did
conversation.
that throw it off?
I'm talking about that's what started the
Do
conversation.
you know
'cause-
what slim thick is?
Yeah.
But
song was
thick
actually-
What's slim thick?
I can't say that without naming names. Like I'm trying to think of like celebrities. Who's slim thick that's a celebrity?
Would you consider?
I don't know. I don't.
Because who was in the video? Tiana Taylor was in the video for this Thin Slick.
She's slim. She's not slim thick.
She
Like
got-
she got nice body.
Hmm?
She's not slim thick.
Yeah.
Georgia
Nah,
Smith a little
Georgia's
thick.
a little thick.
Who's Georgia Smith?
You don't know who Georgia
Nah,
Smith
she a
is?
little
Nah,
thick,
she's a
bro.
little thick.
Oh, that's the R&B shorty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kinda slim
I think she
thick.
learned-
She
Nah, she a little thick. She thick.
She built like Doja Cat. Doja Cat not so thick.
Doja
She
Cat
not
not
built like
slim thick.
Doja
Doja Cat is
Doja
slim thick.
Cat- Doja
I seen the
Cat
pic
is
today.
slim
I seen the pic today.
Yeah, I seen
thick.
it.
She's slim thick.
Doja
bro.
Cat is
Boy,
slim
her titties
thick.
as big as hell. What she did? She's like a.
So you could be
See,
slim
this is the
with,
argument
you could be
right
slim with
here,
big
son.
titties.
Fact.
Titties got nothing to do with being slim.
Nah. Slim thick
I
is
don't.
So you gotta have the mosquito bites to be considered slim.
Nah. Not even that, but like that's like a C. Like you feel me? Like C cup is the cutoff when you slim thick. Once you got like double D's, you feel me? You thick.
Slim thick is
What?
lit.
So
I never took titties into account. I always thought it's the thigh to ass ratio that makes you thick.
It's right here. I feel like it's right here.
Yo, so according to
I
Fredo,
thought, does the figure count? Are we
To me,
counting?
it's like the whole frame. That's why I said Lloyd Harvey. Like Lloyd Harvey is what I would define like slim thick.
according to Fredo,
Bro, she's slim.
I don't think she's slim thick.
if
Lori
a,
Harvey
What is a really slim thick then?
if a joint got big titties and she got no waist, Fredo, what is she?
She's just slim. But
But you said double D titties. Now you not slim. It's the cutoff.
Because Doja Cat got a fat ass too. Her shit fat
Nigga,
as fuck.
the India love shorty.
That's slim thick.
That's
India
okay.
Love.
You don't know India Love?
Oh, I know India Love.
So
I don't
that
be
was-
knowing these bitches by name, so I don't be knowing about face.
When I was fucking with the
Soldier Boy ex shorty.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that.
She's. I don't be knowing anymore too, cause these bitches be from these ladies.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't say that, bro.
Yeah.
These ladies, either way, these
trying to make myself lose the joke, man. Early, man. Trying to
these
get
ladies
them,
for
son.
me, they be slim and they just get the feel me the surgery and make their butt big. So I still consider it slim. Like you still have that.
we can't go into no surgery,
Alright,
bro.
not-
It's what is slim
slim.
thick and what
But
is
the
I mean,
main-
what is thick and what is
India
slim?
Yeah,
Love
the
is
main
slim
argument
to me.
is what is thick and what's not and what's fat. So what do you have an example?
Lizzo is fat.
Yeah, Lizzo fat. She
Lizzo
not-
is that is
Lizzo fat, bro. Like
yeah,
she not.
that's a fat woman.
Something less extreme, I think, is what they were trying to ask.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to think. I mean, cause we had somebody I put in the group chat, but I don't want to say no
So I'm
names.
saying, I be thinking of like we gotta. Oh man, this is hard to do without.
Well,
naming-
without
we
naming
gotta think
people,
about regular
my
joints.
thing is all right. So I'll go. I'm not gonna attack Ray, but I'm gonna start with Ray. So without name, because we can't name names here, because that's not what we do in this podcast.
Hold on. Let me tell them the names. I'm gonna ask them if
Yeah, you go ahead. So
we can keep all this on camera.
So Ray, because we still got a pod. He can't. What differentiates the thick and fat for you? What is the?
sloppiness.
All right, so let's break it down. What is the sloppiness? What's the ratio of the
Like
sloppiness?
you could be like you see
sidebar. They said that she was fat.
Okay.
I think it's a Spanish thing.
Dominican John.
Yeah,
What's his name?
we're not gonna say her name.
But I'm talking about like
Somebody text me the goddamn
Girl?
name.
Yeah, Jack, you watched it? I can say the name.
I ain't gonna say the name.
nah. If you think of the
Oh, y'all talking about,
dark-skinned Dominican,
Okay.
she's slim thick, John. That's slim thick.
I wasn't talking about the dark skin one.
Oh,
She got little teeth.
either way,
Okay.
Yeah,
They talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know who they
Either way,
talking
sloppiness. So like I said, like when niggas just said Doja Cat, like for me, she's built like it's not sloppy. It be shorties that have the whole muffin top and the fucking.
So you
All
can't
that-
have no stomach to be thick.
So if you got a stomach, according to you, they
It
fat.
depends.
'Cause my
on the
thing is,
extension
if
of
that's the case, then what
you
is
know,
slim
shorties be
thick?
having the little the little gut, the little money gut they little have. For me, the little kangaroo pouch. For me, that's acceptable. But like for me, once it start like overlap,
What's
like
it
I said,
over the
sloppy.
jeans?
Let's not act like sloppy. I don't know how
So
else to
like
put it.
you're not jacking no tuck in the jeans on the high water on the highway.
No funny shit. If you got that crazy shit, where I be seeing shorties be having like, it be looking like a whole sack of change for me underneath the whole
Santa
jean.
Claus.
Like, they be wearing
got
high
the
waist
sack of
jeans
change.
and then this shit got a whole sack of change in between. Like that shit looks crazy.
High waist jeans. I've never got jiggy with
Change for
those.
$1?
They-
I get
Yeah, it be
jiggy.
looking like a
I
whole
don't know,
other
bro.
section on top of the coon. Like that shit don't look valid. That shit looks crazy. And I be hearing niggas say, "Oh, that's thick." Like what? Nah, dogs. We can't see. The real thick Jones need love, not these. From y'all giving these.
So, but I'm saying like, cause there's girls with the. I feel like there's women with that decent sized pouch, but they have a figure to them, which then allows me to say, yo, she's on the thick side. I can't really call her fat, cause like her maybe when she takes off her clothes, she's a little more sloppy than it appears, but like. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't give you off that sloppy vibe, at least with the clothes on, you know what I'm saying? So like I can't really call her fat if like I can see her shape, you know what I'm saying? Like I call you fat if like your shape is like you look like
pudding.
like the little you ever play with Mario and like the little
The mushroom.
mushroom joints? Like if your shape is like that, then it's like alright, you fat. But like
Nigga said a triangle. Nigga said shaped like a prism.
nah, yeah, because you got the head, then your body start getting wider, and then your legs get little. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of fat to me. But
I don't know.
The
I
Christmas tree.
I just feel like Ray quick to call a girl fat when I don't really think she fat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's been a couple of times where it's like
I feel like you gotta reward the shorties out here actually working hard to maintain the figure, like the slim, thick joints.
Oh yeah,
nah, you gotta reward all the ladies, man. Come on now.
I mean, it's nothing wrong. Feel me? It's nothing wrong with being fat. If you like being fat, there's nothing wrong with being fat. Feel me? So don't be upset though when niggas call you fat. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
I've been trying to lessen down because every time in the podcast, at least twice, I always come for them, and thankfully my mentions don't be hot. But yo, there's a problem with being fat. Now, hear me out. Let me clean up my myself. Let me clean myself. There is
it's a health.
There's a health thing. There's scientifically some people are just naturally bigger. But when you reach a certain weight that you know you really can be slimmer, like you let yourself get to that weight, that's not okay with me. That's all I'm saying.
But you also, I'm not gonna lie, in the way society think too, sometimes you gotta be logical. Feel me? Like these plastic bodies is not really attainable. Feel me? No matter how hard you might work, depending on your body type, on your body type, you might not be able to reach that goal naturally. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with like you letting yourself completely go though.
Nah, but I'm saying it's still a self-esteem thing too, because you might have fat people trying to lose weight and doing all this.
Yeah,
that's
true. I know some people that
drive themselves crazy for me because you got the plastic bodies over here. Like that's why I said if you're happy being fat, that's on you. Feel me? Like you shouldn't let niggas like him and maybe me saying that that's a problem. Feel me?
I didn't clean up my statement enough clearly.
No, but
I said there's no problem with it.
It shouldn't bother you. Like I should be able to still sit here and say, yo, fat people, feel me, I need to lose weight, and you should be like, wow, I'm happy. I'm like, all right, Lizzo clearly working for Lizzo. From she over here with her ass out, Laker games and all that. Like shit is nuts out here, but it's whatever. She happy. Niggas is happy, so who am I to knock her?
All right, real quick. Weight cutoff. What's your weight cutoff? Go. Somebody say something.
You say a number.
My weight cutoff is I'm gonna go
150.
Nah. I'm
50. That's your weight cutoff.
Nah. My weight cutoff like 170, 175. my weight cutoff like my weight
number out there.
My weight cutoff that's like 175, 180.
180?
175, 180.
That's a thick job.
Yeah, that's a real thick. That's a real thick job.
180. I just throw the number out there. I don't know. I don't be knowing how much these girls be weighing, bro.
Honestly, my cutoff is I'm gonna tell you this. Cause I feel like somebody like Meg Thee Stallion could be that ass. Like
she probably like one, yeah.
Like
that's what I'm saying. A stallion.
My cutoff with that ass be like two.
Two?
No,
big dog.
Not two. I'm talking about because if a joint is taller, like if
she's tall,
if a girl is
really
taller, she's thick, like you never. You feel me? Like
she might be.
Because if she like 6'2" and really thick, she could easily be.
I'm not
like
180. 6'2", John.
I was about to say you're killing bitches at 6'2".
Yeah,
I mean, I don't knock you.
I don't like tall women.
She's
6'2" though. I feel like my cutoff. Yeah, what's your cutoff for height?
6'2" and big.
I think what's your cutoff for height?
Tall women.
My cutoff for height probably like 6'1".
I don't care how tall you are.
Nah, I mean a height.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I never thought about. It can't be too
substantial, bro.
I never thought about a real
Y'all know
number.
I don't mind being catered to.
Nigga want to be carried.
Nah. Yeah, I'm Gucci on that. You crazy?
Nah, bro.
We just joking, short though. Cause you feel me? Like 6 feet is not that bad. Some niggas be dating 6 feet, John.
Yeah,
it be shorties like 5'10", and then they get the niggas that's like 6 up. That makes sense. Instead of a nigga being like 6'5" and shorty be like 4'11".
I done seen that.
Honestly, if you gotta look down at me, I can't do it.
I'm
you like shorty be head height for you?
Yeah, or if she's like right here, that's not a bad problem.
Yeah, but if she does
right here, like
you don't be thinking about the heels, like when she wear heels.
I don't count that because that's artificial height. That's that artificial height. But y'all still gonna
have to take pics and shit like that together.
So what? You not really that tall.
I'm just saying.
Life, man.
Yeah. Nigga, Kevin Hart got mills. Nigga, I'll be happy taking pics with anybody if I got his bank account. The fuck?
Nah, bro. Like I can't get. It's artificial height, bro. Like you're not really that tall. Like when you take off your shoes, you're not 5 inches taller than me. But like you feel me?
I don't mind, but I just know what to expect. For me, 5 inches taller, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
But did y'all enter y'all weight cutoffs?
I just threw a number out there. I don't know how heavy that is though.
Like, I never thought about it. I'm not gonna hold you. I just look at shorty and be like, I don't think I could do that. I don't feel confident.
So you be getting intimidated by these shorty sometimes?
I'm just logical for me. Like he said, I'm not fucking no $200 joint. I'm not.
He said $200.
I'm not fucking no $200 joint.
$200.
Now we went from weight to paying for it. That's crazy.
I didn't mean it in that way. I don't know why.
I'm gonna make him pay for the pussy.
Nah, 200 is wicked though, bro. I don't know.
I don't know what 200 looks like, honestly, because you dead. Some of these girls, you dead can't tell what they weigh, because like you'll be surprised. Some of these girls hold some weight on them, and they don't look that big. For me,
You're right.
them ass, bro.
Be a lot of weight in the titties.
In the ass, bro.
That's facts.
That's facts.
I never thought about it like that. I'm not going for it. Like I said, I never thought about Shorty's weight number. Like,
Yeah, me neither.
never thought about.
You be
Shorty's
thinking about
weight
Shorty's numbers, Rado?
I'll be ballparking it,
He said she probably weigh this much.
I'll be thinking about it after, like.
My son got to know if he could pick her up or not.
No, I'll be thinking about it after, like, yo, I wonder what that was.
I wonder what
Like you said, that was a real round right there.
That's not thought going
Fight night, round one.
No, after, like, when I'm in the crib, like, yo.
Oh,
Nigga think about her weight.
Ooh. All right,
I'm
bet.
not thinking about it in the moment, because in the moment, you feel me, it's just on. Like, I ain't thinking about that.
All right, so after you done doing your business with whoever you're doing it with, your John, Shorty that you just had pull up, some people like to call him your whore. You know what I'm saying? Are you guys? Do you guys kick? Do you guys kick your shorties out, or y'all forced sit there and like cuddle? Like I'm talking about a shorty that like you really don't really like bangs with like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was just for like the kill. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all relationship.
I ain't never kicked no shorty.
Are you kicking them out? Are you like yo? I got
too nice.
Are you I gotta go somewhere? Like what's y'all moves?
I've done multiple types of getting away, getaway tactics.
So describe to me a getaway, right?
The first time I've ever did it was when I called my brother. Before he left the crib, I was like, "Yo, call me. Say that somebody fighting."
You gave him a time limit.
I did. I said, "Call me at like 5:45, some shit like that."
Oh, so you knew what time you'd be done.
I knew it was a ballpark time.
He was like,
luckily, it was
get
like,
in. I'm gonna hop in it, and by then
it was like a 7-minute window. But he ended up calling or whatever. I'm like, oh, word? Nah, I bet I'm out. Dead. I said, no, I gotta go. My brother, he fighting this, that, and third. But I did that shit when I was like 15.
That was believable.
It was believable, bro. I was a good actor. I'm saying.
Sometimes shorties be knowing the deal, so
yeah. Sometimes they do know the deal
like,
as well.
Damn.
At 15, I don't think so.
Yeah, 15 ain't gonna.
That was at 15. You was kicking shorties out?
I mean, at 15, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn,
Shorty wasn't really staying because we wasn't supposed to be where we was at.
I was gonna say that.
More
If that's the
likely.
case, I forgot about that time.
We
I was
wasn't-
kicking shorties. I had shorties tell him like, "Yo, my father comes home at this time, so you got to be out at this time."
yeah,
For
well,
me, like
after
I had
we
it
were-
already established before they came to the
No, I'm
crib.
talking about like if you like now, it's like say it's just
now?
a kill, whatever, and it's dead ass.
I mean,
just
I've done
a
the
kill.
phone tactic before.
You done the phone tactic?
I've done that for and the typical like, "Oh, so what you about to do?" Because I'm about to
violate.
And I just say it, and then they already.
What you
Sometimes
about to
they
do is-
face-
What you about to do is dead crazy.
Nah, but for me, I've done a plethora of different tactics. My favorite was the I gotta study, so I don't know if you want to stay here. This is college times. I don't know if you want to stay here and watch me study for real. Like I'm not really gonna be doing nothing because I'm not turning on the TV.
Yo, if you got hit with that, John. If you got hit with that line, bro, my son violated you.
Nah,
I
not
was
even.
really studying though.
I dealt with study sometimes.
So
Not
sometimes-
all the time.
Nah,
But sometimes I
fuck it.
dealt with study. I'm like, yo, I'm about to study. Like,
Nigga violated you. Yo, you about to
nah, cause I used to give them the
see
option, like, yo, you can stay, but like, I'm
They be
dead-
staying?
Nah, nobody ever stayed. I'm like, yo, I'm dead about to just study.
That was a good getaway tactic. So
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's my
did a
favorite
good-
one.
Made you look studious.
Yeah, maybe look
For me, make
studious,
them
and
wanna
then
come,
maybe
oh, look at this thing. He definitely about to study.
He
be on his shit.
he made time between studying for me. Like,
I see why you said that one because you don't need to say that anymore. So for me, that's
He's
not gonna be hitting
that's
nobody
in
with
the,
that.
it's in the tabs. You feel me?
But I mean, for the most part, the last John that I hit that I really ain't care for, like she knew what it was, bro. Like I was just watching TV. After a while, she was like, "All right, I'm about to cut." I'm like, "All right."
That's that grown woman shit.
Good looks.
Yeah, facts. Like I ain't need to say much, but that. Other than that, I be chilling. Like, that be chilling.
You got a what would you rather this week?
That don't.
Damn, you lied, bro.
That like.
What would you
That's
rather do?
All right, so we're gonna switch gears, get a little more serious. What's her name? Gayle King. She was interviewing a famous. First of all, time out. We should talk about this on Not Gonna Lie. There's a lot of false stats going out there. They talk about Lisa Leslie in high school scored like 101 points and a half. I don't buy that at all. But either way, Gayle King was interviewing Lisa Leslie, and she brought up Kobe's prior allegations for sexual assault that he had in I think about 2002 or 2003.
Yeah.
And basically, how do you guys feel about that? Because for me personally, I feel like it was distasteful, especially being the timing of it. But how do you guys feel about her comments?
All right, my boy. Honestly, son, I'm sick of black women in particular, famous black women like Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey, and in specific Oprah Winfrey, excuse me, knocking, like, just trying to like bury the black man's name, like a famous black person like Michael Jackson, for example. Like, that shit is trash. Like, niggas can't even talk, to defend themselves, and now you bashing them just for your ratings, for your views, and the shit that got me tight with Oprah the most, bro, is like Oprah really acted like she was Michael Jackson's right hand woman at one point. Like in 1993, they had that long ass hour interview together. Right. She was all over the Netherland Ranch or whatever. But it's and then after that, she has a fucking documentary about allegation that niggas already proved wasn't true. With some dickheads that was lying about Michael, and she was the person that was basically the leader of the whole thing. And it's just trash, son. That shit is trash. I don't like the fact that she brought up Kobe Bryant's name in that manner. Like, that shit is still fresh. His family is still grieving. Like, it's never a time for that, but especially wasn't the time for that. Like, with it being so fresh. So
shit was mad corny.
Fuck Gayle King, man.
For real. That shit was mad corny. Honestly, I don't be fucking with the news like that anyway. To be honest with you. Like, anything that's news related these days, I don't be that shit is all fabricated, bro. My degree, your degree too, probably his Fredo degree, journalism, all that. I've been realized that shit really opened my eyes to how controlled the media and all that shit really is. So I don't be believing none of that shit at the end of the day, because like you said, be doing it for ratings. Be doing it for mad reasons, other than the actual message of what it really is. That's a fact. For me, so it's mad rare when you actually have a good journalist nowadays. Shout out, I don't know him personally, but shout out Jinx. I feel like he one of them.
Facts, yeah, Jinx.
But for me, it's mad rare nowadays when you got somebody that's actually putting in the good journalistic work, keeping the good writing game alive. For me, Gayle King is not one of them. Oprah is fucking corny. All that shit. Fuck them, like you said.
My thing with Oprah is just that, like, you could, fine, you go out and you do what you do, but you're wrong. I need that apology. I need you to, like what they say, the apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect was. You feel me?
She's too powerful.
And you're not gonna come out and do that, but you're gonna defend Harvey Weinstein, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how's that? You know how that looks?
She don't care. It don't affect her at this point.
It don't affect her bread. It affects her public.
Nothing,
it affects
bro.
her public
established.
Image. It affects her public image.
Not really. She don't have to worry about. I'm not gonna front.
She doesn't have to worry about that because it doesn't affect her bread, but her public image is still.
I think the public image to some people, because the majority of people in America are gonna view Oprah as that figure at all times.
Yeah, America.
Yeah,
see what he said? America.
Oprah can't do wrong.
Oprah stopped being a person to look for in the black community a long time ago, and she don't care about that, because I'm not gonna front. It don't affect her, bro. As long as America has her in a good grasp, that's all she needs.
But yo, I was gonna say with the Gayle King shit, my thing was she asked about it once and then she gave her response. She kept egging the question on. That was my problem. Like, I had an issue with the question itself, because like, why are you speaking about that? He already passed through, and he can't defend himself now. But she kept egging it on. And then another thing that got me tight is that she tried to come out and apologize. And I'm not here for the death threats and all that stuff, because like somebody has said like, yo, Kobe wouldn't want like y'all to be slandering another black woman. But she was wrong for that, and then she came out and tried to apologize, like, "Oh, that was only one part of the interview, like, and I don't know why would they, and that's true too. Why would they do that? But you kept egging.
They
it
know
on,
what
like,
they was doing.
I was gonna say she still has to approve that at the end of the day, bro. That's Gayle King and Oprah.
I'm saying,
you telling
like,
me you're not gonna have last say in what you gonna use as the clip.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like her apology, bro. I feel like her apology should have been like, her apology should have been like, yo, I shouldn't have like made that such an emphasis on the question.
Well, I do got a Rich Would You Rather. Real quick, just to switch gears.
Oh, you thought of one?
Unless you have a...
I was about to...
You about to wrap? All right. Which would you rather be? Homeless for 5 years, or you do a 2-year bid in a state penitentiary?
What's the goal? Like, I don't get nothing?
Nah, just what situation would you rather be
5 years
in?
homeless or 2 years independent?
But how homeless am I? Because let me tell you now,
homeless is homeless.
I work with the homeless, and a lot of them that be considered homeless, don't be that homeless.
I'm talking about homeless.
Like you talking about homeless on the street.
Homeless.
Nah, nigga.
Yo,
homeless
didn't they
is-
say that your student debt getting cleared if you go to jail?
For years, some bullshit like
I
that.
might take the 2-year bet, man.
I'm not going
Nah,
to front.
but it depends on where you go to jail too. That's another thing.
It's
Where-
the state pen, bro. Don't
Because
matter.
2 years in a certain place in like jailing setting
bro, it's
might
tough.
be
After-
way worse than 5 years homeless. I ain't gonna hold you.
After last episode,
That's what I'm saying. Either or is tough. That's why you got to
bro,
choose.
after last episode,
Joe, you can hit the library, get your degree. You know.
Online.
nigga, after last episode, you got homeless niggas out here getting pussy. I'm good. Fine, I don't need to go to jail. Gucci.
So you doing the 5 years on the street?
Yeah. You can still get pussy. Still ask niggas for change every single day, whatever. Some type of scheme.
Nigga Ray gonna stay.
Niggas be out here for me. Niggas
You
is
could be a are you a hobo or are you homeless? Are you a hobo or are you a bum?
That's the question. Like,
no. They just said 5 years homeless. They didn't say you was a hobo and shit like that.
You
For
don't
me,
got no
like
cred for 5
What
years.
is a hobo?
You outside.
a dumb bum.
A hobo is on the move.
a hobo's on the move.
Bum is, you feel me, sleeping on the train.
Okay.
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 Nah,
I
you
didn't
could,
even know that
So
was.
is a hobo
Wait,
the better
what?
thing to be?
Now, a hobo, like, you on the move. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you might find somewhere to sleep.
oh, you talking about the niggas like for me? They got the shit on their back.
They got the sign like, yo, my
I thought I was a
dog.
hitchhiker.
They got the sign like, yo, my
Nah.
dog is hungry.
I don't know. I might have to do the 2 years in the pen, son.
Shit.
5
don't
years
even-
on the street.
Yeah, 5 years in the street type walk because it be
Gucci.
getting cold in New York.
Yeah,
At
son.
least it's warm and
Nigga,
well, not
I wa-
warm, but it's warmer. And
Who said I had to be cold in New York, nigga? I'm walking my ass somewhere.
You gonna walk?
I'm walking to
You gonna
Florida or
get- you
some
gonna get
shit,
somewhere
bro. No
eventually.
funny
you think
shit.
he Mike
He's
Posner?
walking
I'm walking to
Mike
Florida.
Posner
So,
walk across-
yeah.
You gonna
I'm
walk from
walking-
New York to Florida?
Bro, I'm homeless. The fuck I'm gonna pass time.
I'm not gonna lie, for 5 years.
Think I'm gonna be
you
homeless
didn't
for
make
5 years in New
Some
York?
funny shit. I might have to do that, bro.
Nah, I gotta check how
I
long
would
that
walk
is.
to like North Carolina, some shit like that.
That's what
I
I'm
gotta
saying.
check
Like, you
how
think I'm
long
gonna
it
be
is.
I'm not
homeless
trying
in
to
New
be in
York
New
for
York,
5 years? Niggas didn't say no stipulation like that. I'm Gucci. I'm 5 years homeless. I'm gonna make it work for me.
I'm about
That's
to
what I
see
said. I
right
can
now,
make it
bro.
work. I'll be Gucci. Jail, you can't do shit, bro. I literally can't do shit in jail.
What part of Florida?
Shit, anywhere that's warm. Like you said, it's too cold in New York. I'll be like, all right.
Florida warm in general.
I'll be like the birds.
Put 'em in
I'm
Tallahassee.
Nation Town.
You my mid, bro. That's the shit I did just to fucking type. Tallahassee from here would take 15 days walking.
Look at that.
That's
15 days,
that's
you
that's,
definitely
That's
that big
nonstop.
sound light.
That's
Yeah,
nonstop.
that's
Nigga said
nonstop
light.
too.
So you can make it in a month if you give and take like how much
Yeah,
time
you
you want to
just stay,
sleep
like
and
you
eat,
stay,
like,
you
type
stay.
shit.
Shag it at a motel real quick.
If I could
Damn,
afford
I'm
it,
walking to Cali then.
Nigga,
Nah,
you
I
walk to
think-
Cali, that shit gonna take probably 2
month.
months, bro.
I don't think that.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep. I'm gonna see the whole world, bro. Be a lit homeless
that's what I'm
nigga.
saying, bro.
I'll be like, yo,
You
bro,
mad?
These homeless niggas,
wanna
they
be
don't
like,
be
I'm about to be in
thinking, bro.
Tennessee,
They don't
niggas
be
holler at me,
thinking.
You never know, though. Imagine,
You right.
Imagine.
You right.
I'm about to interview a homeless person. one
Go
day.
ahead, ask them. Be like, yo, have you walked to Florida?
So
Why not?
Non-stop
You should
to
think about
California
that.
is 39 days, so it would take at least 2
I'm
months. to
telling
get
you,
to
bro.
Cali.
I would do that shit over time. Like I'm
Exactly.
not. Cali probably lovely homeless. No funny shit.
Nah, it's crazy out there. They're homeless. Is
Nah,
terrible.
Cali
But, I
homeless
mean,
is nuts. I
But,
ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
remember-
lie.
but
I heard they
the
said Skid Row,
conditions
right?
is valid. If you want to talk about conditions, niggas can smoke
Yeah, I'm
weed
talking
and
about
fucking
conditions.
it's mad warm all the time.
Where you gonna buy the weed? You got money?
Bro, you got
Got the beach, you be litty.
You know what niggas ask me sometimes when I smoke in the city? If a bum, he be like, yo, can you save me the clip?
That's gonna be you?
I be like, fuck it, yeah, nigga. I'll be giving him the clip.
You be giving niggas for cut?
I'm gonna toss it on the floor and stomp on it. Why not give it to him?
That makes sense.
I don't have diseases or anything for him to worry about.
I never had no bum ask me for a clip. My dad asked me for some clips before.
Your father's funny jokes, man. Funny
But
jokes.
I mean, when you put it like that, I
See,
guess.
you had to think out the box when you homeless, nigga. You were able to do that. And in jail, you're boxed in.
2 years.
That
See,
ain't
I
hit.
see, I see what you did there.
2 years in
I'm here
jail
with you.
or
I,
5
I,
years
I'm here with
homeless?
you. I'm here with you.
I'm gonna do the 2.
I bet I did the 2 years. Son.
I probably do it 2 years. I ain't gonna.
You doing
hold
the
I'm
5?
doing 5 years.
Okay.
What you doing?
I'm doing the 2, bro.
Yeah, I
After them
probably
two,
did
I'm
too.
outie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Going
In
back
the
to the
strip
crib,
club.
nigga.
You gonna be a felon too.
Swiping
That
that.
shit is on your record. What type of job you gonna get after that?
Coming out trapping. I'm trapping.
Oh, you trapping still?
Selling
So you gonna go back to jail?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna just change the scheme up, bro.
I'm weak.
That's what they say every time.
Selling coke.
How do
Straight.
y'all feel about Spanish people saying the N-word? Y'all got a problem with it?
Clearly not.
Well,
I
obviously.
mean, I was gonna
Did
say
y'all
that,
ever
like,
have a problem with it?
Not honestly, I don't really have a problem with. I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
into that.
don't
Oh,
do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
don't
We
have
not
enough
here for
time
that.
No, yeah, we don't got
We
time
not
for that.
here.
That's why I didn't even say it.
Nah.
I'll leave it, but I don't have a problem with Spanish people saying that word at all.
Me neither.
I don't.
I dead ass. I grew up.
Spanish
with
people are
Hispanic
black.
Yeah, especially you. You grew up in that
I dead ass
community.
grew up as Hispanic people, bro. Like
I'm Spanish, but sometimes I have a problem with they say. It depends on if I know how you are.
you have a problem with other Spanish people say the word.
That's the funniest thing
One
I
of my
ever
uncles,
heard.
if I hear him say that shit, but then again, he don't say it. He say it with the ER, so that's why.
Oh nah.
That's what I'm saying.
ER
He
is
said the
never
so.
never
It's
allowed.
that never okay.
ER is never okay.
So I was gonna say.
I don't even want y'all to
He
call
did-
me
I was gonna
ER.
say, yeah. I was gonna say like I've been saying like that's what I said. Most of the time, I guess what I'm thinking about is the Spanish people that's racist. So they.
No, but I see where you're coming from
There's
because
a lot
certain
of
Spanish
racist
people
Spanish
are dead racist.
Yeah.
So like I see what you're saying because for them to just freely
That's
use.
what I'm saying. We was talking about it earlier through what y'all had Ephraim on the last pod and shit. So and even me and Fredo was going at it too. Like my high school, that shit was different. In high school, like you said, you grew up with Spanish people. I didn't.
I
So
didn't
when
either.
I went to high school, it was Hick Lynn, and I was like, "Yo, where my people at?" Like that's how I always been raised. That's how I've always been raised. Like, for me, I was uncomfortable.
Ray saw his people. Was like, yo, where are my people?
I was uncomfortable, bro. That was I was thinking the whole time. Like, for me. And then once I started like getting cool with everyone I was getting cool with, like I said, it was mad rare. Like especially like Ephraim was an exception. But other than that, I can't really name like too much Spanish friends I had, like Bryant. But other than that, like I said, they didn't.
Shout out Brian.
The way those kind of Spanish people are set up is like if you don't resemble them and you're not into what they're into, they like shun you. At least that's how I experienced it. That's how it was in my. That's how it was in my school. Like I feel like if they used to see me walking with Teddy and everybody, feel me, and it was the baseball team walking by and they used to look at me like I was doing something wrong. For me, like I used to see that, and I'm just like these niggas. I'm laughing at them because them niggas is corny to me. That's what I always thought about it. Like I was like, these niggas is missing out on life right here, but it's not my problem. These niggas is wearing church shoes with fucking pants.
The black.
I didn't even know that was
The
a
black
thing.
experience, low key
Nah,
life.
it's OD a thing.
It is
Like,
life. I'm gonna lie.
it be like I said, it be Spanish people out here.
We
that-
inspire every culture the most, bro. No funny shit.
Niggas don't admit it. I don't know why. Niggas be too prideful. I don't know. Shit is weird.
Well, you my nigga, and I don't care when you say nigga, cause Ray. my
Nah,
nigga.
yeah, we clearly don't. We this is like
Raise-
episode like 6.
Razor.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, he's
though.
white,
Check his-
Hispanic, and black.
I'm not white.
You white, bro.
I'm not white.
Nigga, listen to mad rock music.
Oh, that's my pops then. That's his 2% redneck. No, my father is. That's my 2% redneck. That nigga's like 50.
That's
and nigga Ray, he experiment with well, allegedly experiments with drugs like a white
Oh
person.
yeah. Facts. If you do have a problem with me saying the N word though, like hit me up so we could talk. Cause I like never. I only had like a seasoned old person tell me like in public like yo don't say that, and I'm not gonna front. I was like alright, no problem.
You respected it.
Yeah, cause
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody has a problem with it personally, like I feel like, I mean, me knowing Ray, he wouldn't have a problem not saying it
Yeah.
if somebody feels uncomfortable. But I feel like
I just want to know why.
Yeah, like I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah,
but-
like I said, Spanish people are black.
Accepted.
I had a GI about this shit when I was
Facts.
at upstate.
Okay.
Oh,
Spanish people are
that
black.
being said, I feel like
Accepted.
that's a great way to end
Facts.
this episode. You know, I always lose count, so I don't know where we
I
at.
think this is 7.
Nah, this can't be 7.
You recorded 7 today.
Yeah,
This is
this
7?
This is 7.
Yeah, this is.
Told you.
God damn, bro.
Shout out my son Reem. Birthday on Friday.
That's a
For me.
fact.
So wish him
Happy
happy all the
birthday,
birthday.
bro.
I mean Saturday. I'm bugging. Saturday for
Happy
me. Wish him
birthday,
all the
man.
birthdays in the world. My son turning
We
big.
litty
Kobe
man,
year.
2-4, Kobe year, mama mentality. Oh yeah, man, we about to make these move happen. Feel me? Let's get it.
It was a good episode. It was nice rocking with y'all.
Facts.
As always, like and subscribe.
Spanish people are black.
Oh my god, you always fucking shit up.